Hello, and welcome to the Vlogging Pod. You ever get the feeling where there's something just doesn't sit right anymore? Like the country you were raised in to believe in, the one where law matters, where checks and balances are supposed to mean something, is being played like a rigged game? Let's talk about the president. Not the name, just the title. Because the title carries weight. And right now, the person holding it is pushing the limits of that power, sometimes crossing lines that, if we're being honest, look a lot like legal and moral violations. We've seen it, the defiance of court orders, direct orders from judges ignored, deportations of vulnerable people, including asylum seekers sent into countries they had fled from in the first place. One country, already under political strain, has taken the bold step of filing a complaint with the International Criminal Court. The charge? That deportations carried out under this administration may qualify as crimes against humanity. Now, that might sound dramatic, but international law is clear. If a leader knowingly sends civilians into danger, that can be prosecuted under global justice frameworks. And while this country doesn't formally recognize the ICC, that doesn't mean the rest of the world ignores what's happening. But let's bring it back home. In this country, removal from office isn't easy. Impeachment is the only constitutional path when a president abuses their power. And it's not just about committing a crime. It's about betrayal of public trust. It's about using the power of the office in ways that endangers lives, twists laws, or breaks the foundation of our system. So why hasn't it happened? Well, because political survival has taken precedence over moral accountability. Because too many people in power are more loyal to a person than to the Constitution. And because the same title that should be held accountable is protected by the very structure it oversees. But this isn't hopeless. Not yet. Public pressure still matters. Investigative journalism, whistleblowers, civil action. They've toppled powerful people before. And while the courts can be slow, the truth moves. It spreads. It educates. What we're seeing isn't just an overreach. It's a test of whether the system works, whether we as a people still believe in law, in justice, in decency. So, no, this isn't just politics. This is humanity. This is the kind of moment history remembers, and what we do or don't do will echo for decades. Cited sources for today's podcast are Defiance of Court Orders and Deportations to El Salvador from the News International and Reuters. Use of the 1798 Alien Enemies Act from Reuters. International legal implications. Public and political reactions from Time. Also, for informational purposes, Vanity Fair, Wilson Immigrations, Yahoo, El País English, France 24, KTVU Fox, Herman Legal Group, Newsweek, The Financial Express, The Verdict, News International, ABC News, Just Security, UPI, The Nightly, and USA Today. Thank you for listening. Until next time, bye-bye for now.